Hey guys, Bondo here. The purpose of this video today is just to show you guys how to build a frost protected walkout for your basement without having a step footer. That's what we're doing here. We got the excavators in here and digging out the footer. We basically built all the footers, guys, except this end wall, because placement's pretty critical on where this is. So we built, like I said, all the footers are built right now, all staked up to grade, and we're just digging this end wall. So, and we're gonna make it so we can float this footer straight across here and not have a step in it, because this is an ICF basement we're building here, and I do not want to have a step footer because I want to pour my floor before I build these walls. It's a lot easier to pour that floor before you build your walls. Said this in some of my other videos. I've done it both ways plenty of times. It's just a lot easier if you can get that floor in before you build those walls up on these ICFs. The reflection off the sun is a lot harder, and knee boarding around these floors is real hard. So you can reach right over the wall. This is a good way to do it. So stay tuned for this video. This will be real helpful for you when you're building a walkout basement in either an ICF or a poured foundation or even a block foundation. Stay tuned, guys. Yeah. Looks like a strange light. So let's set the light here with our laser. Laser's over here.
How do you know if that has the sag or not?
Because you're going to touch the
So is that if the staked part then?
We already did.
Oh, alright.
Where's the screws you handed me?
I got them right here.
Give me a couple. What we're doing here, guys, is doing a frost protected walkout for the footer. So this is the easiest way and the cheapest way to do it versus stepping the footer and putting ICF blocks down in here. They cost a bunch of money. So you can fill this just with concrete, and we'll put the boards straight across here and put this plywood in here. And we just leave this plywood in here. You don't even have to take it out. And it creates a smooth surface so frost won't grab that. It'll just be smooth. And that footer. And then we're going to take these blocks and set them in the bottom of it and kind of build them up so that when we backfill this, it doesn't kick in the bottom. So, we'll put our spreader boards on. We'll just pour this thing in layers and kind of backfill at the same time. We did one this year and it worked really good. So it's an easy way to do it, and it'll save you some money. That's what we're doing. Right, boys?
You gotta come up 2 inches.
2 inches. Oh, shit. So somebody pull it up 2 inches. So while I screw this, it's not off. Yeah, you get right in there, Jordan. No. Up.
You're right, the first 2 foot were pretty easy digging.
I know it was. I could see by what you had going on there that we could do it. Check it all down too right there. Earl's gonna be famous. You're gonna be on YouTube.
So you put a little bit of concrete in the middle and then
backfill. You just keep backfilling and stone, and then putting your gravel or whatever, gravel and concrete in the middle, and just keep. And I'll stack these blocks in here to hold from caving in.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how we've been doing it.
You're a little high on this side.
What's that?
So you're a little high on this side.
How much is a little high?
An eighth?
An eighth? I can handle it. Let's go with that.
So if I want to move dirt tomorrow and clean this all up, I can. You guys are gonna be all set. You're not working tomorrow.
We're going to be pretty much done with this, I'm going to say, or close to it.
Today? Okay.
It's looking like it.
Yeah,
If we do have anything to do, it's going to be very minimal. Got more.
Cool.
You're doing this Monday morning.
Monday afternoon, we're pouring concrete.
Alright, you want to grab me that bag?
If I put
Hey, you want to give me the
5
bag?
loads of stone there.
Yeah.
Well, you can move that
I
pile.
can still get around that hopper guy. If that's gonna be gone.
Oh, that pile will be gone?
I think I can.
Then I put the stone right there. Then I put the stone right there.
Put the stone there.
I would. If you get
That way
that
he
pile
can set
gone,
up here.
then I don't even
And then
have
if you need more stone, I can bring it.
I don't have to go far.
I didn't
either,
put
you
my
know?
mouth on it. Okay. Sweet. Okay.
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
got that pile more than half gone.
What's that?
I got that pile more than half gone.
Yeah, that'll be good. Get that out of the way. That'll be good. Do you need any of this material to build it up though?
What's that?
Do you need any of this dirt to build it up? You sure? Around the thing after you put your gravel in?
No.
Because it looks like it might stick out of the ground a ways. To me. And if it does, you're probably going to want to...
It's funny, it all slopes away already.
Yeah, but...
So,
this is a 9-foot high basement, so...
Yeah, but there's a bunch right over there.
there's a ton of it right there.
Hey, he's been
dumping it right in the yard over
No, I'm just saying you're going to move all your dirt, and then you might not have enough dirt to shape the yard
I
afterwards.
can leave a small pile.
I think I would.
still got to dig all this out.
Oh, okay. So you'll have all
I
that.
got all this.
Yeah, you're going to need some fill, because look at that corner over there. That's not very deep, you know what I mean? You're going to fill it with gravel and then kind of bank over. I'd use this dirt for banking. All right.
Sloping it. You know, and it's
That'll be
some
another
of it ain't bad topsoil. It goes down about a foot, good stuff.
It'll grow grass, right?
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Easy there, Chief.
Probably good for now,
You didn't get
Scott.
that on,
Take a break. And then... Is that good, Jay? Sounds it. Yeah, that's the sound I'm looking for. Board. Yeah, we got the boards you can stick down in there. Let's see those squares. I mean, my little steel tape. Ah, it's in my pocket. I wonder why my pockets were so heavy. We have 2x4s. Like one.
You know what's wild is we didn't use any of the new lumber.
What's that?
We didn't even use any of the new lumber.
Yeah. I'll bring the water off.
Woo! Shit, yeah, no takesies backsies. Oh,
We like new lumber.
we love new lumber.
Hey guys, if this is your first time visiting my channel, my name's Ron Bond. I got a company called Bondo Build Construction. We do a lot of concrete work. We build a lot of these Nudura foundations, do a lot of flat work and stuff. all summer long pretty much we're doing some concrete work or light excavation work. We do a lot of our own excavation on smaller stuff. I got a little Yanmark track hoe excavator, and I got a Carl the Kubota tractor, and that's what I call it, Carl the Kubota. And I got a little Bobcat that we use on tracks, walk behind Bobcat MT50. So if you like that kind of stuff, guys, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That would help me out a lot. We usually put out a couple videos a week on stuff like this, guys. We do Stampcrete too. In the wintertime, I fix up houses, so we do a bunch of home renovation stuff on there. Like I said, if you like that stuff, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. Do me a favor, throw me a comment on here. Okay guys, we got our footer all done. I just wanted to show you how to do this, this frost protected footer for a walkout basement. So let me get a good view of this. So here's what we got. Basically it's 20 inches wide, 4 feet deep. We just skinned it with OSB, guys, real easy. It took us about probably an hour and a half to build this. You just run your footer forms right across the top. Be generous with the spreader boards just to hold it all. And then we stick some concrete blocks down in there. We just stuck some 18-inch concrete blocks in there, and we put a 2x to give us our 20 inches. And that's how we did it. I put some bracing on the outside of here to keep it from moving. But what those blocks are going to do is keep it so we can put some backfill on the outside of here. We're going to put some backfill in there, some stone and stuff. Before we pour concrete, we'll fill that overdig part, and that's going to push against those blocks. It's going to push that OSB against that block, and then when we put concrete in here, it's not going to blow this form out. So it's really an easy way to do it for a walkout basement, because you got to have this down below frost. Our frost level is 4 foot deep, so those 4 foot pieces of plywood work out good. And then we hang our wire, or our rebar with wire. We stuck a couple extra down in there. I don't know if you can see it, the sun's going pretty good here. But that's how we're going to do it. Those blocks will just get cast straight in there and stay right in there. And that OSB will stay right underground. We're not even going to worry about it. And we will put stone on either side of that, like I said, as backfill. We'll fill that right full of number 2 stone. And then that'll keep that from blowing out. So here's our footer. We use 2x6s to build this with. This ICF footer is going to be 8 inches thick, and it's going to be 20 inches wide. So there it is. That's how we do it. We just I have a lot of rough cut 2x6s that have a sawmill and I make them, so they're cheap. And then we got our boxes in the middle, and they're staked up pretty good. They're supposed to be 12 inches thick, so that's about what they are. They're real close to 12 inches thick because we staked them up. We just use 1x's for spreader boards down through there. And we're going to fill this with stone and concrete with the telebelt on Monday. That's what we're doing. This is the view from up top, guys. Kind of easier to see up here what we got going on. There's that step footer. You can kind of see exactly what we got going here. A little jog there. Well, good. Took us all day to form it.
backfilled this step footer about halfway. You don't want to backfill it too much because that OSB will bow in between the blocks. You don't want to actually push it in too much before you get your concrete in there. So those blocks did their job though. They held the OSB back. Like I said, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's at least half filled up. So that means I can pour my concrete when it gets here at least up to that dirt and not have any issues with blowout. So that's how we did it. I'll try to get some video footage pouring this thing, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill it up to the top of them concrete blocks with concrete and then let that set up a little bit while we pour the rest of the footer. And then I can come down in here and put a little more gravel in it, around it, or stone, either one, and finish pouring it. And then there's zero chance of that thing blowing out when I do it like that. That's the way to do it. It's a lot easier. And we put a sump pump pit in here just for emergencies. Shouldn't need it. We got to walk out here. But that's what we did. We put our pipe around there. And we're gonna get this stone slinger in here pretty soon. That's what we're doing today. Hey guys, Ron Bondo Build Construction here today. Getting ready to pour a footer for an Endura foundation. So stay with us. We got this big machine here called the Telebelt. Talia Robinson machine. So stay with us, be cool. We're gonna put some stone in there, concrete in there, get everything done today, get our pipes all in and everything. Thanks for watching. There's the big Telebelt. It's got this piece here that you can load. We got our stone here. We got Carl the Kubota. What's up, boys? Setting this bad boy up. This machine will reach 110 feet. There's your number if you want to call them. Gonna pour that footer and stone everything, pipe everything. We got Big Biscuit on the tractor. Big Biscuit, you gonna fill this hopper up? We got Puss in Boots, Scotty, and Weird Beard Evan on the job today. Gonna get her done. What?
Tater Chip Tommy.
Tater Chip Tommy. Gonna get her done, boys. We'll be square dancing in there by the end of the day. There's the hopper.
$1 less an hour.
Oh, really? There's the hopper. Think you can fill her up, Big Papa? Or Big Biscuit, I mean? Big Papa. That's Big Biscuit.
Big Biscuit on the Kubota.
That's how it works. It's a big conveyor is what it is. We've used it on some other jobs. See it in my videos, my other videos. There's a concrete hopper and there's a stone hopper. This is the stone hopper. You can put concrete in this one too.
You don't want to.
We did it last time.
Yeah. Depends on the driver.
Yeah.
Some are just plain stupid and will try to fill it. You can't do that.
No. So guys, here we are just putting in some stone and some the inner perimeter drain. I like to run an inner and an outer perimeter drain when I do these basements. And the guys that I'm working with, the boys here, they're holding the 4-foot level up, keeping the pipe level. We run the pipe level all the way around and then it drops down
and goes through the footer and connects to the outside drain. That's how we did it here. And we held off on the footer here. As you can see, I didn't fill in where the OSB drop footer is yet. We waited on that section there until I get the concrete in. So we're trying to get a bunch of stone in here first. And then I set the stone up so it would be there at like 10 o'clock, and then the concrete would come at like an hour later so we could get all our pipe and stuff in. So we skipped that area where the drop footer is for now. And we're going to go along, fill in the whole thing, the inner drain and the outer drain. We're going to put the outer drains in with the stone. I got a sump pump basket here, guys, that I put in, and that's just, it's not going to be used for anything. It's just there in case the cellar ever floods. It shouldn't flood. It's got a daylight drain and it's a walkout. Here we are filling on the inside, guys, finishing up the stone here around the inside. And here comes the concrete. We're going to start by pouring that deeper section of footer here in a couple seconds. Stay with me. So here we are, guys, just filling in that lower section, that deeper section of footer. As you seen earlier in the video, I got it backfilled up just about to the top of the blocks that are stuck down in there. So as I'm filling this thing up, I'm actually filling the cells of the blocks too. So I'm just kind of putting a little bit down in the bottom and working my way up. I don't want to knock the blocks over, so I didn't want to fill it all up all at once and actually push the block over by putting too much concrete at once. So there it is. Fill it up here. I think we kind of pissed off the truck driver because after we poured it up to this height, I started doing stone again. I kind of made the concrete driver step aside, and I let this area harden up a little bit. So
Man, this is some killer content right here.
Killer what?
Content.
Yeah, it is. That is. Now we're running gravel. Gravel. Anything gravel. Hopefully the big rocks can come down and ditch in.
Alright, I'll stand over here. Let you get your brain damage.
well, guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and we'll see you on the next video. I hope this was helpful.
Okay, guys, got the footer all in. Stone, pipe, perimeter pipe, everything's done. All our dowels sticking up. Put them at 18 inches. So this video is mainly to show you how to do a walkout basement footer for a walkout basement without having to step it. Because right now we're we're at grade. Had we stepped this footer, we'd have a big hole right here to work around. So the way I did it, now we're at grade. It's a lot easier to work inside of here. And I'm gonna pour my floor here in 2 days. We're gonna stick a course of Nadura blocks on top of here, and then we're gonna pour the floor, which I usually like to do it that way if I can coordinate it. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll have this floor poured Thursday. So I couldn't do that if I had a step footer here. If I stepped this footer right here, I wouldn't be able to pour my floor. So that's why I did it that way. And I think it's cheaper and easier myself. That took 3 yards of concrete to do that footer, so. And that's a pretty good way to do it. 4 sheets of OSB and 3 yards of concrete, and that thing's done. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.